I have 4 daughters, and they all have four different people, and there's something in it for each and every one of them.
We're the Survival Sisters!
I have Brooke. Brooke is smart. She loves the tactical part. She loves the strategy part.
Right.
Kennedy, she's my door kicker. She's boots on the ground. She wants to do all that stuff. Naomi is my shooter. She wants to calculate. Charlie is my survivalist. She wants to be out there in the elements doing whatever gets her the dirty. But the thing about it is everybody get an opportunity to be good at something. I grew up in the South, so firearms is what people do in the South.
Right.
And so, with that being the case, I knew about them. I was familiar with them. We understood what they were for.
Right.
They were for hunting. They were for shooting. They were for protection. That's what they were for.
Okay.
I was going to take a job overseas, and I went to a contractor class.
Okay.
And they asked me would I be willing to carry a gun. And I was like, yeah, I carry a gun.
Right.
That's no problem.
Right.
I went to this contractor class, high-speed contracting, and I realized I knew nothing about guns. You can have a firearm and have no real usage for it. If you don't learn all the elements or the keys behind using it, then it is used for negative reasons. It's
Right.
like anything, any tool that you. I started with my girls. There's a 11-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old, and a 16-year-old. They have been shooting since they were like 4 and 5. We have a lot of a family that shoot. I'm the only person that has all girls, and I think that's been the problem. So they were always sidelined, and I guess they got to the point they got tired of being sidelined,
Okay,
and they were like, "No, we can
shoot too."
Yeah. So now they have set out to prove to the world that we run and gun. That's what we do.
Okay.
Of course, they did other sports and stuff like that, but they never found something that jived.
Yeah.
It never jived with them. We always try to force people to do stuff that we've done.
Hello, my name is Brooke from the Survival Sisters, and I'm 16 years old.
I'm Naomi from the Survival Sisters, and I'm 13 years old.
Hi, my name is Charlie from the Survival Sisters, and I'm 11 years old.
Hi, my name is Kennedy from the Survival Sisters, and I'm 14 years old.
Some of my friends don't really care, and some of them think it's interesting. Either way, it's interesting to me, so
My friends were just shocked.
Some of the girls are very intimidated by stuff we do.
Well, usually they're interested or shocked because I really don't talk at school like that, so when they see the other side of me, they want to learn more.
I describe it like another world, a better world than what we live in, because there's less judging and less limit to what we do.
And it's just like everybody has an outlet, like their own outlet. Usually it's drawing or writing or something. Like everybody has their outlet to like escape the real world, but this is our outlet, so that's why we hate like when we go to events and stuff and competitions and stuff, we hate leaving them, because that's a place where there's no limits and we don't get judged and we don't get like, we put it on the internet because it was my idea, but
Sure.
it wasn't my idea. Even Dad said it was my idea. Anyways, so we put it on the internet because at first we didn't think it was gonna blow up, but then our first video got like 10,000 likes in like I think 2 days or something like that, and then it just kept growing and growing and growing from there. We started meeting people and going to events and stuff, and it was like surprising for us, but it was even more surprising for people that we know.
I like that I can express myself with it.
It gives me more, it makes me more confident when I shoot, because it's something that I am good at.
I like it the most because it gives me opportunity to bond with my sisters and bond with my dad, and it gives me opportunity to set aside all the stuff like people go through or like I go through, and it just gives me an opportunity to just release everything on the target and not inside.
Being able to know how to do something on your own or as a team but under pressure, and being uncomfortable.
Yes.
Really?
My dad be making us shoot like in weird positions because you don't know how you're gonna be, like you'll be uncomfortable just because he doesn't like when we get used to one gun, or he doesn't like when we get used to one position with shooting.
I know how to get food and know how to find a lot of stuff in nature.
She also tries to figure everything out by herself, which means her brain just cancels everyone out. Like, we could tell her something, she'll be like, no, I'll find it myself. I don't need your help. You're annoying.
Or I just don't listen to y'all at all.
Like, we'll be shooting and she'll be playing in grass. Like,
I was just trying to find something.
At our house, there used to be squirrels in our attic, and we would
they would break in.
Charlie would make traps for them, and then we would shoot them. Like,
I tried to skin it once.
She
tried to
did
skin
skin
it,
it,
too.
and Dad posted it, but like
Yeah, but then
I'm
it,
not
like,
good
didn't
on
skin
skinning.
right.
I don't like that. I don't want to pluck a chicken or
I tried
quail
the head
or
once.
nothing. I don't want
We're
to.
supposed to be
skin
going
nothing.
quail hunting.
Yeah.
I'm not big on stuff like that, but I did shoot the squirrel. But I'm not gonna skin it. I'm not big on skinning.
I shot squirrel.
My dad knows I have a lot of icks. Like he
Yes,
knows
she
I get
does.
grossed out easily.
I don't have a lot of icks.
I don't.
Holes are disgusting. Like little itty bitty holes just everywhere. They just make my skin itch.
She's scared of the dark.
We don't like box ranges.
Yeah, we don't like boxing. Usually we do it like out here in an open area just because it doesn't limit us to one space. And also we think that like ranges are limiting our space and they're unrealistic because like it's a 2D board.
We like being outside so we can have more room and work together. Glock 19, AR-15, or anything. Because I'm not a limited person. Some people have their biases when it comes to shooting. Me, I like to explore different things. It doesn't matter to me. But when it comes to pistols, I like the Glock 19. When it comes to rifles, the AR-15.
So I like Glocks and AR-15s. So I have a Glock 44. I like it because it's like lightweight and it has no recoil and it doesn't really add to my weight. And also when I hold it for a long time, I don't want my arms to start hurting. So I just got a light one. It has no recoil. Well, it has a little bit, but it doesn't have a lot. And the AR-15, it's like I would not trade it for the world. Like I think it's the best one in the world. And my dog's like, do you want a new gun? And I'm like, no, I love my gun. It's like the best. I wouldn't trade it.
I shoot AR-15s and mostly Glock guns, like Glock 22.
She shoots a 44. But anyways, I shoot a Glock 19 and an AR-15. And like Brooke said, I'm not really limited to stuff.
Yes, she is.
I'm not limited. I just don't like the AK-47. I just don't
Yeah,
like
I don't
it.
like
'cause-
No, she's limited.
No, I'm not. How do you know who I am?
and
What?
shotguns.
No, I just don't. I'm not limited to stuff. I like trying new things, especially like when my dad brings new guns, or like my uncles, or I'm around people and they let me shoot their rifles and stuff. Like when we went to tactical games, I used my uncle's rifle, and I'm not limited to certain stuff. I just don't like if I shoot something and I don't like it, I don't like it. Like I don't like shotguns, I don't like revolvers, I don't like the AK-47. But yeah, if I had to use it, I'll use it. But I don't recommend it. I don't like it. Don't hide a gun from your kid just because you don't know what situation that they're going to be in. And the more you teach your child about stuff that they're going to be more interested in, is the less they're going to be more interested in and curious about, because they see a gun and they're curious about it because you didn't teach them about it. You didn't teach them the simple, like 5-6 gun rules that they could pick it up and try to play with it and stuff like that, and something could go wrong. So instead of hiding it, just teach them what to do with it if you do find one, or if they go to somebody's house and they have a gun, or they go somewhere and there's a gun, or something bad happens. Like, don't hide it from them, because the more stuff that you hide from kids, we're gonna be kids at the end of the day. The more you hide from us, it's just the more curious that we're going to be. And the more that we're going to want to play with it or do what we're not supposed to do, because we're kids. So the more that you teach us about it, is the less curious we are, and the less bad stuff will happen.
I also feel the same because if you are a gun owner and you own a gun, either if it's a big gun or a small gun, and you have kids are very curious people. So I feel like if you own a gun, then you should teach your kids about it. Be like, these are the rules of this. You should not touch this in case of emergency. And especially if kids have friends and they find it while their friends are over, then that will cause a lot of chaos. So you should just teach them, be like, this is a gun, you should not touch it without permission of me, because they could ask anyone. And do not show your friends, because even the friends could touch it or find it. And if they show the kid and the kid doesn't know what it is either, they'll just try to play with it, and that will cause something bad to happen.
You should at least introduce them to the fact that it is a dangerous thing. So they need to
It's not dangerous unless you make it
understand
dangerous.
how to use it so it won't be a dangerous threat to the child or their friends.
Yeah, make them aware of what a firearm is, because curiosity can cause issues or danger.
We're the Survival Sisters! Y'all are so lame.